Welcome to Detroit, home of the Detroit Motors, as they're going to host the final of a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Titans. Titans took the first 2 games in a combined score of 16-3 for the Titans. We'll see how Game 3 goes between the two ball clubs. Can the Titans get a sweep? You'll find out. First pitch between the two teams is next. Stick around. Testing. Hello and welcome to General Motors Stadium, home of the Motors, as they're going to host the Tampa Bay Titans, second of a 3-game sweep. The Bruins are out for Tampa Bay as they're looking at sweep the Detroit Motors. They've only given up 3 runs in this series in total, meanwhile scoring 16. 6-1 in the first game for Tampa Bay, then 10-2 yesterday. They're looking for the sweep. First pitch, Motors, Titans, next. Evan Cooper going to take them out for the Detroit Motors here on a Thursday night. Glad to have you tuning in. His 4 ERA, 1.24 whip. Pretty standard stuff. His 9th start this season. 8.4% walking. Pretty solid 22.5% strikeout rate. 43 strikeouts so far. See how he does as he'll face Sterling Marte, the designated hitter for the Titans, and we're underway. And the first pitch from Cooper is a curveball, strike line to start the ball game. For that pitch, I'm not gonna lie, I forget what SCV is. 0-2. It's gonna be a fly ball. Of course, our fields are gonna get there. No, it's gonna drop down. Base hit, and Sterling Marte is aboard. He's got a leadoff single. Sweeping curve. That's what. You remember that. Sweeping curve.
It's 0-1.
A 1 count. Here's Jonathan India at the plate.
Runner!
Oh, Marte's taking off. Here's a throw to second base. It is not in time. Stolen base. Sterling Marte. It's just his 2nd stolen base of the season. He had a really good jump. And then Cooper didn't think to look back, therefore didn't try a pickoff. I think he had a slight extra lead that allowed him to get where he got. Sorry about that. Jonathan India the plane, 0-2.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Better moved a bit too far inside. 1-2. Trickery call to Jonathan India. 1 down. First K for Evan Cooper. Hold on a moment. Alright. Just had to get the home run horn ready.
1-0.
Go on to Jackson Merrill. I got food now, so you're gonna hear me eat a bit. You're just gonna have to be okay with it. So Marte's on second right now. Four-seamer fouled off. .232 batting average for Jackson Merrill. I feel like he would have a little more. A little bit of swing ground ball. To the first, 2 down. Marte stays on second. So here's Chris Newell. Looking happy, and Christopher Morel and Xavier Edwards not playing today. As well as Max Schumann. So here's Chris Newell. Final a 3-game set. Detroit struggled in this entire series.
Ball.
Four-seamer, ball 1.
Yeehaw.
Got him with the cutter at the knees. A really solid cutter. 1-1.
Here.
Got him with the fastball over inside corner. 1-2. One two to Newell. He looks at second. And there's the pitch. Gotta go sweeping curve, but Newell got a piece of it. One two. Too much movement on the sweeping curve. He needs to adjust his movement definitely on it. 2-2.
Full count.
Count is full. He tried the sweeping curve again. For 2.
No, that's a
Fouled
foul
off by
ball.
Newell. Right to the Newell.
Ball 4. Take
And
the
that's ball 4 is going to walk Newell, and the inning continues for the Tampa Bay Titans. It's Junior Caminero. 2-1, 2-out situation now. Maybe Cooper needs to find a way out of this. He got the team into this mess, because they're lazy. He wasn't really doing a really good job with the pickoff attempts.
ball.
And he's struggling with that sweeping curve. You can see 1-1 the count. Gotta find out, maybe I'd move away from the sweeping curve if I were him. 1-1.
Ball.
Or seamer to. That was a strike. Okay, that was just a call against him. 2-1 pitch. Gonna be a fly ball. Is it gonna get there? No, he won't. It's gonna drop down. Base hit. Running around third. He will come home and score. And the Titans take a 1-0 lead. RBI single for Junior Caminero. One nothing Tampa Bay. Here's Matt Vierling. First seamer, struck 1. Got a piece out of the end of the bat, 0-2. Oh, 2.
Ball. That's down.
He's struggling to stay in the zone, especially with a sweeping curve, but it could be affecting his fastball as well. 1-2. Swing out to the dirt, and the throw will end the inning. There it is. And we'll go into the bottom of the first. So Mitchell Parker taking the mound for the Tampa Bay Titans today. And his 8th start this year. 6.46 ERA. Not a good look. 1.92 whip. So definitely looking to get his numbers down. And he'll face G1 Day to lead off. Oh, he's going to bunt on the first pitch, but it's behind no play foul. A 1. So look like I've got the call. 0-2. It's not too happy about that.
Ball.
And 1-2 the count. That'll be a fly ball. Pretty high, but not going to be deep enough. Turns out number 1 towards left field. Here's Josh Smith. Ruckerman's next. And Roman Anthony's taking the day off today. That's a big one. And Evan Carter's off today as well. So there's one big name that's off, Roman Anthony. Evan Carter, a custom player, I believe.
0-1.
0-1 pitch. Splitter 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him in a fastball on top of the zone. Above the zone, actually. First day for Mitchell Parker. He's out for Eggman. Fly ball. Right field. To the track. About 20 feet in front of the track, he made the catch. And then ends the inning. So Ezekiel Tovar going to lead off the ball game, lead off the inning for the Tampa Bay Titans. Top of the second inning. Down the line, foul. I 1 to Tovar. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
They've struggled pitching wise in the first 2 games big time. I want to. It seems like it might continue. 0-2.
Ball out.
Four-seamer, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him on a cutter. 1 down. Third K for Evan Cooper. He swung right under it. Strike 1 to Carson Kelly. Exactly just above 1,000 OPS, which is fantastic. 367 batting average, homer, 6 RBIs. He's making a lot of contact.
1-1.
367 batting average. Fly ball. This one gonna go. Oh, he's gonna go after it, and he will make the catch. Nice run down for Bowers. 2 down. Here's Carlos Rivera. One note to Rivera from Evan Cooper.
Hee-haw.
And it's 1-1. This Motor team, they're in that gray area where they're bad. They're not good, but they're not bad enough to be awful. Currently a 16-22 record that the Motors are sporting. Not like Tampa Bay's good either, but they've dominated this series. The Titans, they're taking advantage of the scoring a lot of runs. Fly ball right field. And the catch that'll end the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the second. Matt Wallner leading off for the Detroit Motors. Fastball right down Broadway, strike one.
Strike two.
This time we went to the top of the zone. We got there the location and the type of pitch. Down the line, base hit. This one's going to carry all the way to the wall. And Wallner is gone for second. He'll stop there. He's got himself a leadoff double here in the second. His 11th this year. Yeah, you got a piece of that. That one just down the line. Nobody. He's so far away. Good luck. Here's Nicholas Kirkland.
Ball.
There's ball one. One to Kirkland. Barely got in the zone. One to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Another 1-2 to Kirkland.
That's the ball.
Fastball, just too much angle there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gonna fix the angle of his pitch. His fastball. That's second. 2-2. Swinging to be a fly ball. This one towards right field. This one gonna carry. Gonna bounce towards all the way to the wall. Run around third. He will score. And this game is tied. RBI double for Nicholas Kirkland. It brings home Matt Wallner. Wallner already had a good jump. You could see then. Started running around as soon as that ball was in the air. Back of this thing bounces down. Off the wall. Stays in. Allows him to score. Here's Jake Bowers.
Tied 1.
Made a long running foul catch earlier. 0-1 count. Seven.
Nope. Ball.
Tampa Bay has one of the weirdest situations in this league. Fly ball, this one on the left. There's Fatchin, here's the throw. He's going to attack for third. No, he'll stay on second. Here's Freddie Furman. The Motors catcher today. He'll be fouled off. Furman. 5 homers this year. 3rd on the team, so not too shabby for Freddie Furman. Fly ball. This one will drop down. Base hit. Kirkland around third. The throw to home plate. It will not get to home plate. And the Motors take a 2-1 lead. Some early offense for Detroit. 2 RBIs in this inning. 2-1 for the Motors. Here's Jazz Cameron. Yeah, Flintstone and strike one. Love the glasses. Love them. They're fantastic. A one pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Fastball 101. Got a piece of that one. There's one. And there's two. That'll end the inning. Double play for the Titans. We're going to the third. So Sterling Marte get away off for the Titans. Here in the third. Take a strike, 0-1. Four-seamer fouled off, 0-2. I saw an interesting video about Luis Arise. Fly ball, as there's a fly ball to right field, this one will be easily playable, and the catcher's one down. So yeah, with this video, Luis Arise, in Major League Baseball, he is hitting too much contact. I didn't even know that was possible.
That's a ball. 1-0.
He's only striking out 7 times this year. 7. Which is impressive. That is really impressive. There's one problem.
That missed. That's a ball.
You would think I would make him a good batter now.
2 balls, no
Usually
strikes.
it would. But in his case, no. Not necessarily. Because he seems to sacrifice his good at-bats for making contact. You'd rather just make contact to not strike out than to foul ball. Yeah, you'd rather make contact to not strike out than to get a good hit. 2-2. Swinging that'll be a shot to center field, right to at center. Easy catch for out number 2. Right to Daz Cameron. Literally right to him. This is really nice when the ball's coming right to you. So Jackson Merrill at the plate. Pop up, but it's gonna go right over the dugout and into the crowd. Merrill was an all-star last year. Speaking of all-star, the MLB all-star game just happened. 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball cutter, and it's 1-2. That'll be a ground ball, and it's 2-2. Oh, we got a piece of it. Garner short in the first will end the inning. We're going to the Detroit third. So yeah, Tampa Bay has absolutely wrecked Detroit in the first 2 games of this series. And so this is going to make this game really interesting. Ball 1.
1-0.
1-0 pitch. Gonna be a ground ball. Foul. One from Mitchell Parker. Pretty well hit, but it's foul. 1-2. We're gonna miss, and they got there's out number 1. G1 base next. You can really see. Control 6 curve didn't have an extreme break, but had a quick break. Look. See, it's going, and all of a sudden just going down, 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 down. Oh, he didn't even swing far enough to hit it. I didn't see that the first when it actually in motion, but then looking back, I saw it. G1 Bay to the plate, flying out his first time. That was a cool name, G1 Bay. Is G1 Bay from the Bay? Check it out. 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Four seamer, 1-2.
1-2.
Got a piece of it, a long run. Yeah, that's no chance. My new favorite thing in these games is to see how far of a ball can they run down. I wonder how crazy can it get. By the end, we'll probably see somebody going from like literally center field all the way to the corner to make the catch. 1-2. It'll be a ground ball. Until another 1-2 to G1 Bay.
Ball.
Takes the slider in the dirt, 2-2. Good job to recognize that the slider. Parkers will deliver the 2-2. Ground ball into the bag, and that retires G1 Bay.
The third baseman, number 8.
Here's Josh Smith. He struck out his first time for Detroit.
Ball.
No.
Ball high.
2-0. Where's the? Look at it. They have a very similar look to the Yankees. They got the letter. They got the pinstripes. They have the one color. You could literally. Ooh, got a good swing on that one, but it's in the wrong direction. Foul. 2-2. Twitter called strike 3. And that ends the inning. We're going to the 4th. So for the Titans, 5.3 runs per game, 329 batting average, so they've been very good offensively in the first two. High shot. Actually, they've had 8 runs per game. I don't know where they're getting 5.3 from. They've had 8 per game in this series. They've scored 16 runs. It'll be a ground ball for second. Easy set, throw to first, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
It's Junior Caminero. And that one's gonna be fouled off. One. Oh, that is absolutely smashed. High and deep to left. Goodbye. Home run. Over the red wall and left. Junior Caminero. solo bomb to tie the game. Work side at 2. Absolute blast to get towards Ford Field. Blast to the Lion Den. That's how you tie a game. Here's Matt Vierling. It'll be a ground ball and short. Throw to first. Distraction. And the third first is in time. Here's Ezekiel Tovar. The Tampa Bay shortstop. Swing and a miss, 7-1.
One strike.
With the mountain.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss, 7-2 on the scooping curve. Evan Cooper trying to get out of it. And the pitch.
1-2.
That got past him. 1-2.
Ball.
Third ball, 2-2.
2-2.
Fly ball. Towards the corner. Nobody made the catch there. He just went into an empty seat. So somebody was scrambling for it. 2-2. I feel a bump on my back. Like, did a bug bite me? Not green, is it? And that'll be a ground ball to short. And the throw to first base. It is in time. We're going to the Motors 4. We're tied at 2.
Leading off for the Engineers, second baseman, Alex.
So that was Breckman leading off with the Detroit Motors. Pretty solid start to the game. Just about what you would expect from Alex Bregman. Won the Silver Slugger Award in 2019. In Major League Baseball, that was with the Red Sox. And it'll be a ground ball. Perfect throw right to second base. 1 down. Here's Matt Wallner. Bottom of the 4th inning. Game tie 2. Pop up. Just by side. Tovar's on it. And I'll make the grab. Just on the shallow outfield. 2 down. Here's Nick Kirkland, the Detroit first baseman. Got the 5th spot in the order.
No. Ball.
Ball 1.
Nope. Ball.
Same thing on the fastball, same exact spot. Imagine if he hits it for a 3rd time in a row, the same spot. That'd be crazy. Too low.
Hut.
1 on the inside corner, 2-1. I mean, this Tampa Bay team, they're in a tough division, so it's good. The arrows are good. The arrows and blues are really good. And that's gonna get down, Basin. That one's gonna bounce all the way to the wall. Throwing around first, he's gonna go for 2. He's got himself a 2-out double. He's 7th in the air. And yeah, really good shot. And he gets right in the gap. Nobody there. It's that time to bounce all the way to the wall. You can see in slow motion. He got a decent hit off the end of the bat with that baseball. Here's Jake Bowers.
Ball.
A very low fastball.
1-0.
1-0 count.
Hee-haw!
Got him. Nice splitter.
1-1.
Game's tied at 2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Fly ball to left. This one not going to go very deep. At least not deep enough. We'll back up. And there is the catch. And we're going to the 5th. Here's Carson Kelly.
No, that's inside.
Inside 1-0 count.
That's a foul ball.
Down by a foul, 1-1. Another pitch. There's a shot. Out to left, and Bauer is making the catch. In left, just about 10 feet in front of the warning track. 1 down.
Now back, the first baseman, Carlos Rivera.
Here's the first baseman, Carlos Rivera for the Titans. Fly ball. Right field. 2 out. Here's Sterling Marte. Unlike the Tigers, this Motors team is... They are not like the Tigers one bit. Fly ball. Oh, a nice running catch. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th.
Lead off for the Detroit, the catcher.
Here's Freddie Furman. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Hey! 0-1. Hee-haw! No balls, 2 strikes.
And 2 count to Furman.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One two pitch. Fly ball in right field. And you'll step it 2 steps forward to make the catch. And the third to second, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44.
There's the Detroit center fielder, Daz Cameron, 0 for 1 today for the Motors, which they've struggled about both games, the first 2 games in this series, big time offensively, scoring a measly 3 runs. Their offense has been in trouble in this series. You don't know.
Ball, outside.
0-1, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. It'll be a grab off first base side. We'll grab it and he'll run to the bag. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ernie Gallant coming to the plate for the Detroit Motors. Bottom of the 5th inning. There's a shot. And that one will drop down. Base hit for Ernie Clement. Keeps the inning going for Detroit.
now batting, the designated hitter.
And they'll restart the order with G1 Bay, his 3rd time up. He is really struggling at the plate. I don't know why he has the top spot as the DH. Yeah.
Save! He beat the throw.
And that would be like a point of concern. C1 Bay. .152. That is absolutely miserable. There's a shot to right field. That one will drop down and up and over the wall. Program roll double. So now there's 2 on for Detroit.
That's low. That's a
But
ball.
overall, G1 Bay is struggling. One on count for Josh Smith. And the pitch.
Here, what?
Swing and a miss. Forcing fastball. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and 1 count. And the pitch.
Ball.
A big ground ball. And the count is 2-1. Two one.
Hit, run.
Tried to chase a footer and it's 2-2. Another one to Josh Smith. We're gonna piece of this one. This will carry, and he runs it down. We're going to the 6th. So Jonathan India leading off for the Tampa Bay Titans. Jonathan India hasn't got a hit today, but he does have a .320 batting average. So 391 on base percentage. He has the 6th in the Eastern Conference on a 1 count. Oh, he's going for a Vulcan change now. He's got. Evan Cooper's got a unique set of pitches. Looking away, on a sweep and curve, 1-2. I mean, that was way off the plate, but he swung at it.
No, that's out.
Bad fastball, 2-2, well outside the zone. Kind of in the area where the sweep and curve was. Is that something that maybe his delivery? That one just in, strike 3. And he retires, Jonathan India. And that's his 4th strikeout today. And here is Jackson Merrill.
Ball. 1-0.
One out count. Could have fouled off. One two count to Jackson Merrill. And the pitch. Could have fouled off. Stays 1-2. One two pitch. Called strike 3. 2 down.
No, that missed. 1-1.
Counts on the line. Got him.
1-2.
Strike three call. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Tampa Bay Titans, and they're pitching in this series. They're 18 innings. They have been absolutely fantastic. That's why they've shut down the Motors to only 3 runs. It's actually incredible. 106 whip. You get to see the stats. Only allowed 3 runs in this series up until this game. So they've been on 5 runs. So there's a fly ball to center field. This one going back. It's not going to get out of the ballpark. So there's a catch from center field for out number 1. Alex Bregman with the fly out. Here's Matt Wallner coming to the plate for the Detroit Motors. Bottom of the 6th. If you're watching, glad to have you tuning in. Wallner in his last 9 RBIs in his last 2 games. Wait, 9 RBIs in his last 9 games. So, been good. He's been heating up recently. Now, one question is G1 Bay. Two-0 count to Wallner. Swing, there's a shot to center field. This one going back. And he made the catch. 2 out.
Now back, first baseman, Nicholas.
First aimer, strike 1 called. 3 stolen bases for Trillium. That's the 3rd on the team. Game tied at 2. Up to the Kirkland. Mitchell Parker looking to get out of it. Just needs 1 more strike. Fastball, just a bit too much of an angle there. He's at 74 pitches. Pop up. Behind home plate. There's a catch, and that'll end the 6th. We're going to the 7th. So Josh Sporer is going to come in to relieve Evan Cooper of his duties, and he'll make his 21st appearance of the year. 3.92 ERA. We'll see how he does. It's a 1-2 record so far. Junior Caminero coming to the play for the Titans. 2 from 2 today. Let's get an interesting match with this. You're going to the guy who's hit, got on base both. He's got to hit both times. Ground ball for 3rd. Under the bag on the first pitch, and he got him in 1 out. Well, he got the out in 1 pitch. Here's Matt Vierling. Number 2 today for the Titans in Tampa Bay. They're not as offensively dominant as they were in the first 2 games, which they scored 16 runs. Meanwhile, only allowing 3 for the Motors in yesterday's game, and the game the day before. 2 warming up in the Motors bullpen. Top of the 7th inning. Four-seamer, ball 2. Just a tad bit upstairs. Vierling is still looking for his first hit of the ball game. But Spores is struggling to get in the zone here. I don't know what's going on with it. Ball 4, and he walks Matt Vierling. 1 on for Tampa Bay.
The batter,
these last 3 games, I don't know what's gone on with this Motor team defensively. They've been terrible. They have been absolutely awful. You can't come to me with a straight face and say you. There's a shot to left. This one gonna go. It's gonna bounce off the wall. Runner on third. He should score. And no play at home. The Titans take the lead. It's 3-2. Ezekiel Tovar. With an RBI double to give the Titans the 3-2 lead. Coming to the plate is Carson Kelly. For Seymour, strike one. I'll tell you that this team is struggling pitching wise. I mean, there is no Tigers game going on right now, but if there was, you're probably better off watching that instead of watching this Motors team. So, but if you can't win, yeah, then you come to the right place to watch Detroit baseball when there is no Detroit baseball. This team again, they're not terrible, but just they've had an awful series recently. They're 16-22 right now. Based on the results, they could go 16-23 by the end of this game. Okay, they won't win. 2-2 from Spores to Carson Kelly on the way. And he'll deal the pitch. He's fouled off, keeps the count going. Stays 2-2. In Tampa Bay. 2-2. Slide 3-2. They're in 4th place right now. It's because the thing is, they're tied with the abominable Orlando Sunrays. At least they were last time I checked. That has probably changed. The Orlando Sunrays just broke a 10-game winning streak, by the way. Yesterday with a 7-6 win. The New York Knights swing and a miss. Kelly goes down swinging, 2 down. First strikeout for Josh Spores, the reliever. And yeah, they're gonna pull Josh Spores off the mound. I don't know why though. That was abrupt. I don't like that decision at all. So Hinch gonna pull him off the mound. I don't understand this decision at all. I don't. Eli Morgan coming to the play for the Motors. His 23rd game of the year. 2.96 ERA. I'll say. I mean, they need to sit there. They might. Well, this is probably a good guess. They probably got Spores off the mound because they're worried about him giving up a base hit that would score that run on second base. Like, who is he? I don't remember. Ezekiel Tovar. That's who it is. They're worried about something. They were worried about Spores throwing a pitch that would bring him home, as there's a ground ball. Hop to Morgan, run to the bag, got him. We're going to the bottom of the 7. Tovar with an RBI double to give the Titans the lead. It's 3-2 Tampa Bay. Luke Little coming in for the Tampa Bay Titans. Came in 14 times this year. Here's Jake Bowers. Play off the 7th for the Motors. Swinging away, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
So Detroit. This has been a wild series for Detroit. It's been a rough one. This is the closest they've been to actually winning a game in the series, and if they can deliver late in this. And Jake Bowers is hit in the back. Oh, he looking nasty. A nasty look towards Luke Little. That was nasty. He's on first. Here's Freddie Freeman. That was just like,
That's the
look
ball.
like
That's
he's
down.
dead. I was looking at it. Like almost a disgusted look. 1-0.
That's the ball.
I'm like the same image of the guy that goes, "You shall not pass." The same expression, not necessarily the same action, but like I'm angry with you. 2-1 to Furman and the pitch. Up fly, first base side. I know he's gonna go after it, and he will make the catch for number 1. There's Daz Cameron, the center fielder for the Motors, coming to play. I love those glasses. I already said in one of his bats, they look amazing. The only one player I'm worried about is G1 Bay. It's because we'll talk about him when he comes up to the plate. It's been, he can't hit to save his life. He cannot hit to save his life. 2-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
And since there is a designated pitcher for this team, I believe he's watching the game. I believe he is. You know who you are. I'm gonna ask you after the game. I already texted you about it, so I'm gonna ask you. You'll see what I'm gonna ask you. It's related to him. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Horsey fastball. 3-2 to Daz Cameron. Count is full. Imagine little 1-2 ground for double play. Ground ball. Oh, got the out. If that was in any other direction, that would have probably been a ground out into a double play. Here's Ernie Clement, so they want another batter coming to the play. 1 on for the Motors. Trailing just by 1. So they just need to actually get some hits to get. They need to be able to get those runners around the bases. They just haven't been able to get hits to make that happen. No one counts Ernie Clement. It's been a close game. The Motors, they score both their runs in the same inning. One pitch, Ernie Clement takes the sweeper, strike 2. You got, as like a team, you gotta realize you don't just be good in one inning, which I feel like I see that surprisingly common. Okay, yeah, this inning will be good. Swing and a miss, sweeper, and he got him. And we're going to the 8th inning. Titans hold on to their 3-2 lead. Justin Topa taking the mound for the Motors here in the 8th inning. It's 15th appearance of the year. No. Yeah, you can just see the ERA. Oh boy. You want, if I want to prove it, 0 for 4 record. That's not good. And I'll face the DH Sterling Marte, who's 1 for 3 today with a single. This Tampa Bay team. Right now, Topa's all he's got to do is damage control. Don't let the deficit get any worse. It's like when it's like the stock market people. They're giving very almost literal advice. Don't let the deficit get worse. And I don't want to get political, but it's the same idea. That's their job. Those people that we put into power, then don't let the deficit get worse at the very least. We'd like you to improve it, but don't let it get worse. Relievers, like in Justin Topa's situation right now, he's filling the same role. Don't let the deficit get worse. Fly ball, that will not drop down. He made the catch. Matt Wallner with a catch in right field for out number 1 to retire Sterling Marte. Here's Mr. Jonathan India. And it'll be a round ball right towards short. And there's the fitter first base. Kirkland's got it. 2 down. So this Detroit team, they must have had like a meeting or something, because now their defense is starting to be much better. Because in the first 2 games it was just an abomination. It was it was an abomination. 60 runs in 2 games, and it's not like they scored anything close to that of their own. Just the 3 runs in those 2 games.
1-1.
6-1, then 10-2. Right now it's a 3-2 Titans lead, so they're in a much better shape, and they could actually make a comeback. We'll see. 1-1. Got off a sinker. 1-2. Slider call, strike 3. We're going to the Motors half. Titans lead constrained to remain where it is. 3-2. Victor Gonzalez taking them out for the Tampa Bay Titans here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he's got to keep the lead for Tampa Bay. His 10th appearance this year. Not exactly a great ERA, 6.7. There's D1 Bay. Okay, yeah, and this is the man I want to talk about. Look at the batting average. It's 170 right now. It is 170. I think that's including that double.
That missed. That's a ball.
Maybe I might. I don't know how many games he's played. That could just be a factor. Because I don't remember seeing him the last time. I don't know. But he's rough. He's definitely been rough. 1-1 count. I'm gonna go over this team after this game and just take a look at the roster, because I want to know, if you move this guy down, could you bring somebody up? That would be better. I'm kind of gonna, you know who you are. I'm gonna give you the information, and then I'm just gonna say, you have some choices. Well, here's the information. Do it. What do you want to do? And I'll do it for you. Ground ball, and that will. He's way out, and the throw will be not in time. Juwan Bay advances. And a called base hit for Juwan Bay. Now, only because how far Tovar was out of position. There are kind of some rules about that now. You have to be at least vaguely within your position. Like certain places you can't go. Like you can't have a right fielder, a first baseman playing the outfield. You can't have that happen. 1-0 to Josh Smith. I might reconsider G1's. I don't know. I want to see how many games he's played. If he just came up, I'll I might as well look at the whole roster. Well, Josh Smith ain't going. Look at that. Look at the batting average. 3 point. If you're over 300 in baseball, you're going to stay on the major team. I don't care how bad you are defensively. You will stay on the team. I think, at least. Bottom of the 8th inning. 1 on for the Motors. Smith at the plate. 2-1. It's going to be a ground ball. That's going to get through. Base hit. 2 on for Detroit. Nobody out either. This is looking good for the Motors. And coming to the plate is Alex Bregman. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble for the Titans. And Victor Gonzalez.
That missed. That's a
So I
ball.
don't want to know, because if this man gets a hit, Tampa Bay is going to be in deep trouble. Deep trouble. Because again, there's nobody out. That's the thing. That's what makes it scary. From a Tampa Bay perspective. So it's going to be a ground ball. That's going to get through a base hit. Running around third. He's going to come home. And that will tie the game. RBI for Alex Bregman. And this game's tied at 3. And there's still nobody out with 2 on for Detroit. The ground ball bounces off the mound. Gets right through to center field. Gives time to bring that run home. And now they're going to pull Gonzalez, understandably. You struggle. Bochy coming off. Yeah, Gonzalez is his night is done. They're gonna bring in Dylan Lee. His 18th appearance this year. 3.71 ERA. We'll see how he does for Tampa Bay. Matt Warner at the plate. Starting to get a hit today. 281 batting average. So the slider 0-1.
0-1.
Let's see. Played a 1 batting average. And pitch.
No, that missed.
First inning, 1-1. And 1 pitch. High pop up. First base side. And the catch. Oh, here's the throw to third. He's going to take off. He will make it. Oh, back for the Motors. Here's Nicholas Kirkland. Josh H. Smith is on third base. He's 90 feet away. That would take the lead for Detroit. We just need Kirkland to get a base hit. It'll be a ground ball. There's one. Double play that'll end the inning, so they won't take the lead necessarily, but Bregman with a huge tying run. Near the bottom of the 8th. We're going to the 9th. Blood train coming in for the Motors, his 12th game of the year for Detroit. 3.18 ERA. And let's see how he does. 12% strikeout rate. That's not promising looking for the Motors. They face Chris Manuel. They if Tampa Bay scores, they probably win this game. But if they don't, that opens the door for Detroit. Detroit has struggled offensively, especially in this series, in the first 2 games. This one, they've done a good job fighting, though, as the game is tied. Sinker 1-1 to Chris Noel. Rolling the strike. That'll be a tapper right towards Trennan. Go to first, 1 down. You can see the view. I know in the game it's daytime, but for us, it's Thursday night. Here's Junior Caminero, top of the 9th inning. The Tampa Bay Titans here. And as I said, if they take the lead, it's probably game over for Detroit. Because they have struggled so much with scoring. But if not, that gives the owners that opens the door. 1-0 pitch. Sinker 2-0. It's 8:20 right now. Just to see what time it was. 2-0 pitch. Better 3-0. Walk and a run for Junior Caminero today. 3-0 count. Trent's gotta somehow get out of this. And he won't. He'll walk Junior Caminero, ball 4. 1-0 for Tampa Bay. Bring to the play, Matt Fearling. A walk and a run scored. Earlier today, he's 0 for 2. out of strike one. So they're gonna rely on Blake Trent to get out of this. There's a ground ball. Oh, and there's one. No, they can't get anything at. Tried to get the added second, but it was late. Might have been better off just throwing to first. The pinch hitter, Xavier Edwards, he's going to come in. So they will use him in this game as a pinch hitter. Top of the ninth. This is bad news for the Motors. And there'll be a ground ball. There's one. There's two. They get out of it. We're going to the bottom of the ninth inning. A huge double play for Detroit. Josh Stalmont coming in for the bottom of the ninth, trying to force extra innings for Tampa Bay. His 20th appearance this year. It's a fantastic 1.74 ERA and 26.7 strikeout rate. So they're bringing out the big guns here to face this Detroit team. They're trying to get this sweep. Jake Bauers at the plate. Game 2 out of 3. This is going to have a good finish. Heck, we might go to extra innings. I don't know. Look at this. Curveball 0-1.
0-1.
So, Edwin Diaz warming up at the bullpen for Tampa Bay. No, wait, it's a road game. You won't have the ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba. You know the song. You don't look it up. Timmy Trumpet, Narco. It's great. And whenever Edwin Diaz enters in Major League Baseball for the New York Mets, that's his song. And heck, sometimes they have Timmy Trumpet actually there playing the song. I know I'm getting into a tangent, but I just love it. It's the best entrance song in baseball. Cut off by Bauers, 2-2. I mean, again, if they score, it's game over. If not, we go to extras. 2-2. So we're about off. In the 10th, I don't think there will be an extra runner on. I don't believe we have that in the National Baseball League. Those are my preferences. I know I'm being a bit of a baseball traditionalist, but I don't believe I did. I probably would have allowed it if I were to do it now, but swing and a miss, one down. First strikeout for Stalmont. Here's Freddie Furman. One down in the ninth. For Singer, strike one. Fly ball. Not a lot of power to right field. There's two down. And so, and Motors are down to their final out of the standard 9 innings. Final out of regulation. Before we go to, otherwise we go to extras.
Nope, ball.
Four-seamer, ball wide. One out to Cameron.
Ball.
He's a four-seam fastball 2-0. I feel like if anyone's gonna get that big hit, it would be him. 3-0 counted as Cameron. Is he scared to throw a strike to him? Or did he come into the play? Heck, this might just be an intentional walk. Who knows? Like an unintentional walk. Forcing the drift in, 3-1. Maybe he's just trying to make it not look like one, but be one. Because he's too scared to turn on. Got off with the count of swollen ass Cameron. 3-2. Payoff pitch to Cameron. Strike 3, we're going to extras. 9 innings, not enough. We got extra innings between the Titans and the Motors. Here's Carson Kelly for Tampa Bay to lead off. Imagine if they give up a single, he's done. Took one, yeah.
No ball, 1 strike.
No extra runner on second. It's not in this. Yeah, we're going the old school route. 0-2. Another pitch.
Ball.
Strike 1. No, ball 1, sorry. 1-2 count to Kelly. Down off. Wondering how long they're going to keep Blake Trennan in. May or may not be reliable for Detroit in a situation like this. Who knows? This would make Detroit just look slightly better. If they win this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 down. Carson Kelly retired. Man, I miss these. I love these intense games. Carlos Rivera at the plate for Tampa Bay. Fly ball. And that's going to go into the corner. It'll be foul. Bouncing on the warning track and up and into the stands. Rivera hasn't got a hit today for Tampa Bay. And Motors fans hoping that continues. But Tampa Bay fans not so much. 0-1.
Ball.
Sweeper deep in the count. 1-1. I mean, this is an intense as that Sailors Stars game from about a month and a half ago that I covered. That was fantastic. 1-1 pitch. Going into center field, right past Trennan, base hit. 1 off for Tampa Bay, and that's Carlos Rivera. He's got the first extra inning base hit of the ball game here in the 10th. Right through center field. Nobody there. Positioning, I mean, it's hard to know where that ball's going to land, but sometimes you have your position, plays to the ball right in center field.
1-0.
It feels like it shouldn't get through, but it does get through a lot. Sterling Marte at the plate is 1 for 4. Imagine if Marte gets aboard, this could... Again, if the Titans score, game over, pretty much. Pretty much game over. If Tampa Bay scores. If and or when. Pop up. For the first. Got him. 2 down. Runner on second. Jonathan area play for the Tampa Bay Titans. We're gonna miss. On a cutter just low. 0-1. Fantastic. He's not looking too shabby here. And right at first! Kirkland got it! We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Chance for the Motors to walk it off. Ernie Clement to play for the Motors. Bottom of the 10th inning. They just need 1 swing of the bat, and this game could be over.
Ball.
Slider, ball 1.
Ball, no strike. Ball.
Slider 2-0. Scammon struggling to get in the zone. Maybe, is he scared of Ernie Clement? I feel like Clement should... I don't like him hitting last, because he's a good hitter. 262. That's his batting average. 2-0. Four seamers. 2-1. Intense. 2-1. Pop up. Over the side. He's under it to make the catch, and there's one away. There's G1 Bay. See what his reported batting average is now, since they do count this game for that. 187. I have a feeling he hasn't played much. Swing into center field. That's gonna get through. Base hit. 1 on for the Motors. The winning run at first for Detroit, represented by G1 Bay. Big hit for Detroit. Man, this is why I love baseball. These games are just, I love that electric feeling. I love it. Josh H. Smith at the plate. Got off behind on play. Struck 1. So now, they just need like a double or something, and they're going to be in a really good spot. One pitch. Fly ball. Right field. The catch and the throw. And G1 Bay stays on first. Now 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. One thing is, the more that goes on, the worse it will, the tougher it's gonna get for the Motors. Again, my opinion is, as soon as Tampa Bay scores, they basically win. If Tampa Bay scores, they win basically.
Ball.
But if they don't, until they do, Detroit's got a window. And I pitch to Bregman. Got off. Evens count 1-1. I feel like Bregman would be a threat, but he's only got 1 hit today. Probably should have been a strike, but it's 2-1. You just gave a favorite corner to the Motors.
That's the ball. Outside.
Good ball, 3-1. Warner on deck. I mean, the winning run's on second if he walks Bregman, which is just ultra bad news for Tampa Bay. 3-1. Count is full. Fastball right at the knees. 3-2. Good. To get out of it. Here we go, Tapper. Long run to get there. He will not get there in time. We're going to the 11th. And the Motors can't get it done. So Eric Miller going to come in for the 11th inning for Detroit. His 20th appearance. He 4.2 ERA, 23% strikeout rate. This is some good baseball. Here's Jackson Merrill leading off. Hasn't got a hit today. 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts today for the Titans. This is some good baseball.
That's the ball.
I honestly expected this to be like a 3-2. Long counts are like extra inning games. I'm surprised I haven't called more of them. It's maybe the 3rd extra inning game I've called. 2nd or 3rd. Maybe I've done about like 40, 50, almost 50 games. 2-0. Four-seamer popped up. 2-1. Behind home plate was popped up. I do like the Motors almost military green. A bit slightly brighter than a military green though. Four-seamer fouled off. 2-2. I mean, I think if the Titans score, it's game over, man. For Detroit, it's game over. I keep saying that, but I genuinely believe that that's how this game either turns out. 2-2 pitch to Jackson Merrill. First thing popped up. A long at bat to Jackson Merrill. And these are the types of games that you want to tune into. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One down. Four-seamer popped up, 0-1. Oh, one count. Four-seamer out off, 0-2. 0-2 count to Chris Newell. 275 batting average.
One ball, two
Flag
strikes.
goes in, 1-2. Swing and a miss to a slider. 2 down here in the 11th. Second K for Eric Miller. They must have made the right choice to put Miller in. Here's Junior Caminero, 2 for 3 today. This is probably the one hitter that, if I were him, I'd be terrified of. Four-seamer, strike one. Swung right at that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh man, this is a good game. 13th pitch for Miller on the way, and he will deal. There'll be a ground ball towards second. Throw to first. In time, we're going to the bottom of the 11th. They got out of it without us. Nothing happened. They got out of it unscathed. Buck Farmer coming in for the Tampa Bay Titans. Usually they'd put him in a lot earlier, but they're going to use him here for extras. His 19th appearance was here, 4.91 ERA. In the face, Matt Wallner. He had a double earlier, 1 for 4, so this is his 5th time up. Here in the bottom of the 11th inning. We just need 1 run to score and it's game over. Circle change up, 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Same pitch.
0-2.
0-2 to Matt Wallner. Got him in the sinker, strike 3, 1 down. There's Nicholas Kirkland coming to the play. Really good sinker at the end of that at bat there from Buck Farmer.
That's the ball.
Bad slider, 1-0. 2 doubles, RBI, run score. This probably, if anybody's going to get a hit right now, it'd be Kirkland. Home run, maybe, we don't know. Ew. And that one, ground ball for second. For the first, 2 down. Honestly, this actually might end up being a long game. Jake Bowers to the play. 0 for 3 today, hit by a pitcher earlier, but he hasn't got a hit today. 189. That was cool. Might maybe want to move Jake Bowers. Those numbers are not good. 1 pitch.
No, that's in.
Circle change up, 1-1. This might end up being a long game, I don't know. So we're gonna miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Strike 3 call, we're going to the 12th. Matt Beerline leading off for the Titans here, top of the 12. Like, we might have a historically long game. This could go 14-15 innings. We'll see him got off, strike one. It's all about if Tampa Bay scores. For Detroit, that would be their worry.
Ball, that's up.
It really matter when if or when Tampa Bay is the next team to score wins.
That's a ball.
Pretty much. The Motors, if they score, they obviously win. But if Tampa scores, I personally believe game over. Right then and there is basically lost cause. If Tampa Bay scores, it's over. And then to get a strikeout. Swung and a miss, and he got him on a terrible slider that was well inside, but he still swung at it. There's the first out. Here's Xavier Edwards. Tried to bunt. Strike one. Still tied at 3 in the 12th. Fly ball. Down the left. And the catch. There's 2 down. Been a pretty long ball game. 8:43 Eastern. Here's Carson Kelly.
No, that's
Fastball
outside.
just outside. 1-0.
No, that's out.
Runner outside. Ball 2. '23rd pitch from Eric Miller. Strike one. Got him with that fastball.
Ball up.
3-1 count. Carlos Rivera on deck. Been a close game. 3-1. Got off that 4-seam fastball. 3-2. It looks like he not swang, but like attacked it. Swing and a miss. We're going to the Motors 12. It's still a 3-3 ball game. Leading off is Ray Furman, 1 for 40 today. RBI single in the 2nd inning for the Motors.
No, that's low.
Slider ball 1. Got off, 1-1. Slider fouled off, 1-2. One, 2 from Buck Farmer. It'll be fouled off. That's going to go into the corner. Stays 1-2. They just need that one swing to get like a double, triple, something that would spark the offense. 1-2 pitch to Furman. Swing and chased it. Strike one. First strikeout of the inning. 1 down. Another convincing pitch from Buck Farmer. Here comes Gaz Cameron. He's heading.
Hey-ha!
I mean, 7.3 OPS. I don't know how much he's played, but he has a batting average of 364. Slider fouled off, strike one. There's 0 homers, 1 RBI. That makes me think he just played like just a series or something. That's you. Swing and a base, slider, 2 down. Yeah, this might be a long game. And coming to the plate. Check and make sure. Henry Clement at the plate. It's no 1 count.
One ball, one strike.
Bad slider, 1-1, drifted low. There's some intensity to this game still. The 1-1 pitch. Spoken about a slider, 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count. 2-2.
Bad slider, that it drifted like off the plate. 2-2. I don't. He didn't place the slider right. I'd have to make that count 2 and 2. Last one was fouled off. Another 2-2 from Ernie Clement. He fouls it off. And you see, I've heard that when a batter fouls off like a lot of pitches like this, that means something's coming.
We got a full count.
Count is full. G1 Bay on deck. Double and 2 singles and a run score for G1 Bay. He's had a surprisingly good day. 3-2. Swing into center field, base hit. Pitch the inning going for the Motors. Told you something was coming. And he's got an important base hit in the center field now. They need G1 Bay to follow up on it. They didn't run on first. Sticker fouled off, 1-0. There's a sinker at even the count, 1-1. Bottom of the 12th inning. And the 1-1 pitch to G1 Bay. Down, that one's into the corner, it'll be foul. Game still tied at 3. Motors, Titans. Final 3-game set. It'll be a tapper. And the throw, we're going to the 13th. The game will continue. Carlos Rivera coming to play for the Tampa Bay Titans. Top of the 13th inning. This is the longest a game that I have covered has went in this league. Innings-wise. Time-wise, no. And still, is it even close? Probably about 23 minutes away from being that. The longest one was 2 hours, 13 minutes. It was the Stars Sailors game from about 6-7 weeks ago. It went to 12 innings. But it was 2 hours, 13 minutes long. This hasn't even cracked 2 hours yet. But
1-2.
Carlos Rivera, it's 1 and 2. And we line base hit. 1 arm for the Titans. So yeah, you can see that you got a good swing of that in the right spot. It went to right field. Here's Sterling Marte. Top of the 13. No, well, the bad part is there's nobody out. Fly ball. Left field. And I make the catch. For number 1. And Carlos Tavera stays on first. Here's Jonathan India.
Ball.
1-0 count.
Hey,
Go
big
back
throw.
to first. Called safe there. Let's at first. And I'll be able to catch. Or seeing there even count a ball and a strike. This could at least get the Mariners on the right track if they win this game, and it would win them this series, as or avoid them getting swept. Because Tampa has already taken the first two, 6-1 and 10-2 respectively.
That missed. That's the ball.
2-2 to count. Derek Miller. Game is still going on. We're at 13 innings now. Just swung to left to right, foul. That's 2-2. So it's gonna be a ground ball. There's one. Go to first. Double play. We're going to the bottom of the 13th. Miller gets out of it. Big double play to keep this game going. So we're going to the bottom of the 13th inning. Josh Winkowski going to come in for the Tampa Bay Titans. His 20th appearance. 14% one strike ERA, 2.31 ERA. So he does have a good ERA. He's not a great strikeout rate. Here's Josh Smith. Bottom of the 13th here. And then the Mariners just need the one swing. They need one run in this ball game. I believe it's next run wins, pretty much. A one pitch. Circle change up, fouled off, 0-2. Heck, this could be one of those ridiculously long games. This actually might be. 0-2.
1-2.
Four seamer, 1-2. One to Josh A. Smith. Swinging a drive. Here it goes. He will make the catch. 1 out. Got pretty close, but not able to get out of the ballpark. Even if I just dropped down, that would be enough to get things going. There's Alex Bregman at the plate. I just spit a lot. So Bregman. Bring the way a ground ball. Thank you, short. Throw to first. 2 down. Just if you already have it, go get popcorn, because this one just keeps going. Now owner at the plate. Bottom of the 13th. Same side at 3. 2 down. Nobody able to do much here in these extra innings. A 1 count from Winkowski. What happens if you run through all your pitchers and they're all tired? We get like a half nap and then warm up again.
1-1.
1-1 pitch. From the way a ground ball. I think it's 1-2. 1-2 to Wallner. Swinging going to be a drive, and that's going to get down base hit. And the inning continues for the Motors. Winning run on first base. And pinch runner Evan Coda coming in. Here's Nick Kirkland. So Nicholas Kirkland 2 for 5 today. His 6th at bat of the ball game. In this one is so far a 13-inning game. But it might continue, we'll see. Go back to first base. Hold save. One. Strike 2 to Kirkland.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. We're going to the 14th inning. This game's still not over. Sean Armstrong going to come in for the Motors. 14 ERA. We'll see how he does. There's Jackson Merrill.
That missed. That's a ball.
Fire ball wide.
1-0.
Because how many people are still left. 14 innings. And we're approaching 2 hours. Fly ball right field. 1 down. Yeah, I don't mind some extra baseball. Chris Newell at the plate. 1-0 count. Crossing the strike line. Thompson, the only one warming up the Motors bullpen. So they got somebody in line at least. Imagine their bullpen's running thin. 1-1 count. Chris Newell, the pitch. One gonna be a drive into center field. Well, let's get down. No, it won't. He made the catch. Big out at center field for Daz Cameron. 2 down. I thought that was gonna get down, but he made it. There's Junior Caminero to the plate. Top of the 14th. Better strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Super 101. Could have fouled off 1-2. Game's approaching 2 out. I believe this game's at about 2 hours now.
Ball.
That's 2-2.
2-2.
2-2. Better foul off. Game tied at 3. Just to get out.
Ball.
Didn't get the call, and the count is full. That probably should have been strike 3, but they said it was a ball. And if he hits a home run, and then they take the lead and then the Motors lose, that would be something. 3-2. Strike 3 call. Armstrong gets out of it. We're going to the bottom of the 14. Bottom of the 14th inning. Here is Jake Bowers. His 5th appearance today. No, 6th appearance today. One of those was a hit by pitch. Hasn't got a hit in any of his other 4 at-bats. Taker, struck one. One. Rubber line foul. Oh, 2. Slider! One down. They got the strike call. Ready for him at the plate. Ball 1. One no pitch.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Two out. That'll be tap foul. 2-1. 2-1. Oh, he get a piece of it. 2-2. Two. Swag and a miss, and he got him in a cutter. 2 down. Guys, camera at the plate. 2 down. His 6th appearance at the plate. Even I might be falling asleep. I don't know. I'm doing. You're like, hey, honey, wake up! It's the 14th inning. Oh, that was funny. Out to the dash, Cameron. Pop up, first base side. There's the catch. We're going to the 15th. Oh Lord. Oh wow. Still not a decided winner. We're going to the 15th inning. Navigating leading off the top of the 15th. The single and a run scored. I might be voice breaking, or at least might be sound like, because I'm laughing. 15th inning, dude. This actually might be longer than that 2-hour 13 game. That was 9 innings. No, it was 12 innings. It might be. This might be longer time-wise. There's a high shot. This one to center field. This one going back. Goodbye, home run. Matt Verling makes it 4-3 at the top of the 15th inning. And the Titans are on top. Here in the 15th. They lead 4-3 off a solo bomb from Matt Verling. And finally, somebody's got to lead in this ball game. Boy, that was a while. But finally, the Titans are ahead here in the 15th inning. He got a perfect launch angle. And then one. It just kept going, and then by the time it dropped down, it was headed right over that wall, and that's where it dropped. Titans lead 4-3 in the 15th.
Outside, that's a ball.
Might be the longest game in recorded NBL history. In our first season, we're at the 15th inning right now.
That's up, that's a ball.
Now, I personally think it could possibly be game up. Now, all they gotta do is shut down the motors, and they win. And that one, there's a catch. One down. Carson. The Titans, they had a fight to the death. But they have the lead now. 4-3. They just need to shut down the motors now. Carson Kelly at the plate. Swing, and that one's going to get down as well, base hit. Kelly is aboard. He's got himself a one-out single. While the Titans have the lead here in the top of the 15th.
Now back, the first baseman, Carlos Rivera.
Carlos Rivera to the plate. Dapper foul. On. Innings-wise, it's the longest game I've covered. Oh, he hits one well. Rivera to deep right, and goodbye, home run. And that will seal it. They lead 6-3 here in the 15th inning. First a solo blast from Veerling, and now a two-run blast from Carlos Rivera. His second of the ball game. And his second on the season. We've got both of his home runs are in this game. Yeah, you gotta go the launch angle on it. That's the only reason that they got over the wall. He didn't really have the power, and yeah, they're gonna pull. Armstrong. His game is done. I would have pulled him after the solo blast, but they waited till he gave up another, because unless the Motors get a grand slam, it's game over. Here is Sterling Marte. Just one out. Keegan Thompson coming in. So the Motor is trailing by 3 now. They need a grand slam to win. They still got one out to get in this ball game, so this could not be done. We're not sure yet. Oh, 2. Another high shot towards left field. This one going back. He will make the catch at the warning track. 2 down. Northern India coming to the plate. Even my ears, because I got headphones in, dude. Certainly have that feeling like, okay, maybe you should take these off soon.
1-0.
Testing. Testing. Sorry about that. So, Edwin Diaz coming in, bottom of the 15th, they'll close it out. So the Titans gonna close this one out against the Motors in the final 3 outs. 2 homers. That should be enough. It's been a long game. Bottom of the 15th inning.
Hee-haw!
Slider, strike one. So, this has been quite the game.
1-1.
Slider, evens the count, 1-1. It's starting to get real dark. It's not pitch black yet, but signs of darkness are starting to show. 1-1 pitch. Four-seamer fouled off at 100 miles an hour. And that was a hard pitch from Edwin Diaz. 1-2 count. Fly ball, that one's going to go into the stands. Swing and a miss. 1 down. Forcing fastball, 0-1. Four-seamer fouled off, 0-2. Now this will be longer. And Juan Bay retired. And the Motors down to their final out. Josh A. Smith, the last hope of the 15th inning. We can finally go home. Well, they could finally go. I'm sitting. I can finally get out.
No, that's
I
out.
need to get out of my sitting position just for... My legs need a bit of stretching. Winner Josh Smith. Two-seamer, count even, 1-1. 2 strikes away from winning the ball game for the Titans. Slider, strike 2, and this needs strike 3.
Ball.
Slider well inside, upper inside corner, 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that finally does it for the ball game. 15 innings, and the Titans win in extras, 6-3. 2 home runs in the top of the 15th, then Diaz shuts the door in the bottom of the 15th. And the Titans win 6-3, and they sweep the Motors. Josh Winkowski to win. John Armstrong the loss. Edwin Diaz the save. I need a break. Whew, finally it's done. It's done. Goodbye.